Okay, so about a year ago I built this rather nice can crusher, and I was inspired to do this because I saw a video by Craig's workshop, where he had a tour around his mate Bill's workshop, and Bill had built this fantastic pneumatic can crusher, which inspired me to build this one. Now this has been stuck on my wall and doing sterling service now for well over a year. So what I thought we'd do here is, I'm a great fan of Bill. Bill's got his own channel now, and he's a master craftsman, master knife maker. And I just wanted to pay a little tribute to him because I find his videos brilliant, and he's just an amazing bloke. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to try and expand on good cultural relations between different countries. Now, to give this a bit of context, I live here in England, and Bill lives all the way down here in Tasmania. That's a distance of about, 10 to 11,000 miles. For those of you who don't know what this is a map. Now, we used to use these to find our way around before GPS. Yes, there was a world before GPS. Amazing, isn't it? Now, although we live an awful long way apart, Bill and I do have a couple of things in common. We both have workshops, and we both like beer. Now, for those of you that have watched my videos for a long time, you'll know that I'm quite partial to a nice drop of real ale, particularly stuff like Shepherd Neame 1698. That is a really lovely beer. I don't just drink that, I drink all sorts of other ones, but I tend to prefer the strong ones, and that is in fact quite strong. And of course, I would normally drink it out of one of those, which is a traditional beer glass from that particular style. Dates back to around about the 70s, but I prefer that style. They're a lot more difficult to drop than conventional modern beer glasses. Now, as I said, I watch a lot of Bill's videos. In fact, I watched all of them. I thoroughly enjoy them. He's brilliant at what he does, particularly his knife making, but he's also very entertaining, and he's just a great chap. Anyway, I noticed that very occasionally in his videos, the odd can of beer will sneak into the shot. Now, you got to look closely because otherwise you'll miss it, but trust me, they are there. So I scrutinised his videos for quite some time, and I was able to work out what it was he was actually drinking. And after a little bit of research, I managed to track down some. So, as far as I can tell, the beer that Bill drinks is Castlemaine 4X Gold. I apologise if I'm not pronouncing that right, Bill. I'm sure you'll correct me. This is actually quite hard to come by in my country, but I did manage to find some. Now, in the interests of furthering, good intercontinental relations, and also to learn a bit about the culture of people from a completely different country, I just thought it was my duty really to actually try this. Now, living in the UK, I've done some research on it, and basically, we would call this lager rather than beer. Beer is generally referred to as bitter, but, I'm a professional drinker. And to the layperson, what that means is that I can drink equally as well with my left hand as I can with my right hand, and I'll pretty much drink anything that pours. So I'm going to give this a go. I'll get back to you on what I think. Now, according to what I've been able to ascertain watching Bill's videos, the correct way to drink this is directly from the can. So that's what we're going to do. Well, that's pleasant. It's not too fizzy. I thought it might, explode with froth, but it hasn't done. So here we go. Let's give it a go. Well, I have to say that's not too shabby at all. I could definitely drink that. Got quite a nice taste to it, I must say. It's not overly strong in flavour, but then again, it's only about 3.5% proof, whereas this stuff, that's quite a lot more. That's 6.5%, so it's almost double the strength. So you'd expect there to be this would have a lot more stronger flavour than that. But let's give it another go. I've got to make sure, you've got to do this properly. Yeah, I have to say, Bill, I very much like that. You're out in the middle of your summer now, and that would be an extremely refreshing drink to have ice cold. I mean, this has been stood on the step inside the house, so it's not freezing, but it is reasonably cold. So, yeah, I would have to say that that is a very nice drop of ale. Anyway, this has just been a bit of fun, obviously, and I just couldn't resist it, particularly when there's beer involved. Hard to keep me away. I'll put links in the description to Bill's channel, Bill Baggins on YouTube, and also Craig's workshop on YouTube. I'll put the links in the description. But no, I just thought this is a good opportunity to extend good intercontinental relations and understand a bit of the culture from somebody from a completely different country. So there you go. Anyway, cheers, Bill. Thanks, mate.